In the spirit of our ancestors, the Taino ancestors, the indigenous people of the Caribbean, in show of solidarity, I can definitely say that all of us here are in support of our relatives in South America. And we'll do our best here. I see a lot of phones recording and taking messages to spread that message and make others aware. These are real things that are happening right now. And, you know, as you can see, we're wearing red. It wasn't synchronized like that. Because this is our way, the red road, the red path. So the panel today is about the environment and climate change. And I believe that we need to speak about biodiversity. There are species that hold a specific role in keeping this planet moving and functioning. And for whatever reason, the colonizers has brainwashed the world and some of us in this room to forget that we are a part of biodiversity. That the loss of our lives as indigenous people and our ways impacts the environment. We are keepers of sacred lands, of sacred practices and sacred medicines. In Jamaica, we have an issue with free and prior informed consent when it comes to our lands and our medicinal spaces. In Jamaica, they use what we call free and prior consultation. There is no information and there is no consent required. Our government, when they're moving to do things with lands, they will share with the community what they're going to do. They will hear our voices, but they will not listen. And they move on to do whatever it is that they wish. As a result of that, we have gone to the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, and we have reported these things with the Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. I think it's important that we as indigenous people understand the role that we play in protecting our environment and our medicines. There are medicines that we use in Jamaica that our ancestors never planted. They have always been there in the woodlands. The scientists have no idea how to repopulate these medicines, so it is our task to protect them. And a lot of the ailments that our communities are going through now is because there's a disconnect with our sacred spaces, there's a disconnect with our sacred plants, our forests, our rivers. All throughout the globe, we are experiencing these similar issues. And that is why we are echoing the voices of our relatives here today. The sound of the Wamo, the sound in the caves that reverberates to make it known that we, as indigenous people, have a part to play. And our voices need to be heard. They are talking about endangered species. We are an endangered species. For the Taino people, they thought we were extinct. So for us being on that so-called brink of extinction, it is important for us to have that assistance, resources, and have our voices echoed throughout the globe. We are custodians of many of these spaces, and we need your support to do the work that we have to do. So I know at some point throughout the day, there are websites, social media platforms, etc., to find out what is going on and to get involved. I am so happy to see the young ones here speaking, because that's an important part of defending our spaces, is empowering another generation. And it is in giving them platforms to speak, hearing their voices, trusting them with responsibility, and acting upon their requests. So with that, I call on that communal response from our people.